Hey Mia, it's Viola. How you doing? Okay, I wanted to quickly go through your website here, go through a couple of your competitors, and then talk about a couple of things that I can help you with. Okay, so first off, I like the way your site looks. Let me see something at the top here. I'm going to suggest that you put an immediate call to action, such as a clickable phone number up here, kind of like what's over here. It's a little jumbled right now, but I would suggest you put it over here because 99% of the people that land on your website will be using their mobile phone. So you want to make it very easy for them to be able to reach out to someone, because chances are if they came on your site, they've already decided that they want to get in touch or communicate or find out more information. So it's best to go ahead and put that right in front of them. And that's it. Okay, on the home page, Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, and that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. So they're crawling the content because they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in their eyes. And in addition to that, your competitors, you want to be able to outrank them. So if your competitor had about 1,000 words on here, then you want to have at least 1,500, and in that content you want to have specific keywords that you're trying to be found for. So for example, if right here it said lock extensions Gwinnett County or lock extensions Loganville, and you had that on this site a bunch of times, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results for more people to be able to find you. So for example, when I go over to Google and I type in Loganville Hair Salon, these are the businesses that pop up first, right? And it's always right next to the map. And we call this the map pack. This area right here has everything to do with your citations. All a citation simply is your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web, such as Angie's List, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. I mean, you name it. There are thousands of different directories that you can get your name in. However, the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations Loganville Hair Salon has. If they have 45, then you want to get at least 65, so you know you're outranking them every single month, because these top businesses in the top 3 are getting the bulk of the business when somebody's typing in for a hair salon in Loganville, or if they're typing in braids in Loganville, Georgia. You're not listed here for that either. Or if you type in lock extensions near me, right? As you know, I'm in Loganville, so Google will put that up here if you were populating. The thing is, if I click on this, you probably are in there, but the problem is 90% of people do not go past the first page for anything when it comes to Google, right? All right, then you have this section here. This has everything to do with your actual website in order to get ranked in this area, and this is the organic ranking. So I don't care about StyleSeat or Allure, right? I want to see a local business that's doing the same thing you're doing. So Locks to Lashes, I went ahead and pulled up their website. This is what it looks like. You know, as you can see, it's not as pretty as yours. Your site looks a lot better than this, but they're ranking. And the reason why they're ranking is for two things. Number one, they have a little bit more content on their homepage than you do. And number two is something called a backlink. So this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just lets me see the back end of a website and exactly what's going on with it. The first thing you'll see essentially is a DR. The DR is a power flow with Google, and the UR is a trust flow. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up in its entirety. Right now I have it pretty much minimized. As you can see, the numbers changing here. Okay, and these two numbers are increased based off of something called a backlink, and all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company. Let's say you go to that company's website, they have a clickable link on their website. When you click on it, it takes you over, or it takes them over to your site, which then passes power and it passes trust. As you can see, this is obviously clickable. This is something I could go in and see what they're doing and how we can outrank them in this space. But I want to talk about some of the keywords, because this is what's really going to help propel you to move forward when it comes to winning with your website and getting the most leads from your website. So If you take a look here, lock extensions near me. This is telling us that 4,200 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number 5 position for that keyword, and they get 398 calls per month just for this one keyword. Okay, then you have lock extensions. 30,000 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number 15 position, and they get 153 calls. They just went up 66 calls this past month alone. So as you can see, the list goes on and on. These are the type of keywords that you want to have found, and this could be done for each section of your site, right? Because I noticed that your site is pretty large. You do have a lot of things on here. I'm not sure if you still do all of these things, like you have nails on here and, you know, massage, etc. Either way, that strategy can be done for every section of your site and what it is that you want to be found for. The last thing I want to show you is your site in the same tool. All right. So as you can see, you do have some backlinks. You have some traffic going on here. You do have 21 keywords that you're being found for. I know we briefly touched on this the other day, but just so you can have it recorded, I'm going to dive in again so you can take a good look at what exactly are you being found for. So you're being found for Dash Hair Salon, Loganville Hair Salon. Now you're in the 19th position. So that's the thing. If I go to Loganville Hair Salon on Google, I'm not going to scroll past, you know, the chances of me scrolling past 18 people to get to your business is slim to none, right? So after about 6 months, you should be ranking close to the 1, 2, or 3 position for your top keyword. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for you. If you have any more questions, or if you want to dive deeper into this and see how we can partner together and what I can do for you, you know, I am more than happy to talk about it. Okay, but thanks so much for taking the time out to watch this video. I really wanted it to be under 5 minutes, so I apologize about that. But I wanted to get you all the information. Feel free to reach out to me. You have my number, and we'll chat soon.